Hi everyone, so today I'm doing a really rare video. I don't usually do these list type videos, but I thought that in the spirit of Christmas coming up, I wanted to do a gift guide explaining my makeup as well. It's just really festive, and if you guys want to see how I achieve this, my take on a festive inspired look, do check out my Instagram handle here. I'll have a 1-minute video of how I achieve this look. But that being said, let's just get straight into the list of everything I'll recommend that is affordable from the drugstore and that you should buy if you are on a budget and are looking for gifts this Christmas. So the first brand that I'll recommend in terms of brushes and tools would be Real Techniques. As you can see here, I do have so many brushes from them and they are just so good. I mean, they actually fall in that kind of almost Sephora range brands, but they are sold in the drugstore and they always have sales, and basically there's a 3 for 2 going on at Garnier, so you can pick up all these things and save money on them. There are a few items that I would definitely recommend picking up, especially if you have friends who are like into makeup or do their makeup every day and kind of want a tool that will help them speed up the process. So definitely the beauty sponges. They have these complexion sponges from Real Techniques. I have so many and you shouldn't keep them for more than about 5 to 6 months, so you definitely will throw them out. And actually, if you go to certain Garnier stores, they do have a bundle pack of 4, so that's incredibly great if you just want to give them to your friends. These are so good at applying liquid foundation, any type of foundation basically, and it gives you a very airbrush to almost natural finish depending on how you use it. You try to use them damp, you put some water into them, squeeze out the excess, and you just bounce them on your face, which is super comfortable to use and is definitely a no-brainer for beginners. Another foundation brush I would recommend is the buffing brush from Real Techniques. It comes with the orange handle, so it's really easy to identify. This has been an OG favorite of mine and I've used it since I've learned makeup on YouTube. So basically it's my very first brush that I bought in Australia as well, but it is sold in Singapore now. Another brush would be the blush brush, which I don't really use for brush ironically because it's shaped like an egg with a pointed tip. I like to use it for powder contour, and basically it gets into that, you know, really narrow zone super well. It's best used with powder products. So this one has a pink handle. The last brush that I'll recommend from Real Techniques would be their shading brush. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but it's basically like a very dense flat brush with a dome shape, so it's easy to pack onto Asian lids. And I love this brush because it basically is everything you need if you are a one wash kind of girl. You just need this and another fluffier blending brush, pack on like any matte shadow and just blend it out with a fluffy brush and you're completely done with your eyeshadow look. So these brushes are so good and have been so great for me since I've learned makeup on YouTube, as well as just learning how to create even more fancy looks. These have never left my side, so this is another recommendation I do have. Singapore, recently L'Oreal came up with a bunch of brushes as well, so this is another brand that I would recommend. These are slightly more affordable compared to Real Techniques. The only thing is that kind of the handles are shorter, the array isn't as much, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much all the difference is. I would recommend all these brushes, or even if they do come in a set, grab the set, because anyone who is a makeup beginner will always want to have a core set of brushes that they can use so that they can achieve a full face of makeup. So definitely grab these brushes. So this is just an alternative to the Real Techniques one. Okay, moving on, I'm just going to talk about hair care really quick. It's been a while since I've actually talked about hair care products. Maybe the last hair care brand I talked about was UA, which is super good to me whenever I want a luxury cleanse, or even if I actually care about doing my hair. But a lot of the times I do get sent PR packages, and L'Oreal tends to send me a lot of hair care products as well, which I'm super grateful for. But the one this whole year that has really resonated with me is the Phytoclear Anti-Dandruff Conditioner Shampoo. Sorry, but a lot of the times people would think that this is kind of an offensive thing, but if you have really good friends that struggle with dry scalp, but also, I mean, basically I feel like most people in Singapore's heat will suffer with dandruff issues. So if you're close enough to the person, I guess it won't be something that's offensive, if that makes sense. But I really like this line, both the conditioner and the shampoo. And if you guys love this, I basically will have a giveaway on these two products down below, so you guys can check out on the information on how to enter. But if you're looking for presents to give, maybe your family member, definitely pick this up. Seriously, it's such a good shampoo, and it basically has solved a lot of my, dandruff issues without having to go to a salon to get treatment and that kind of thing. Okay, moving on to kind of, I guess you could call it a brand recommendation, is from Garnier. Would highly recommend their Micellar water, which is super affordable and a very good dupe for the Bioderma cleansing water, which I have to be a little bit fair on this. I will prefer the Bioderma one, but it's crazy expensive, so the Garnier one will do, and it works equally well. I find that Garnier has a lot of innovative products, especially in their cleansing waters. They have those bi-phase kind of cleansing waters, but the one I would recommend is just the kind of generic waterproof cleansing water. So it comes in this blue kind of top, and also they have cleansing wipes. I believe you can buy them 3 for 2 kind of packaging, and it'll be really affordable. Giving your friend this and this will kind of be a super good gift, because everyone needs to remove their makeup, and if not remove their makeup, you will need to cleanse your face at some point. And also from Garnier, if you just want to buy an additional product to fill up the bunch, you can check out their serum mask, which you see here. Basically have 3 different types of mask at the moment. I think probably in Asia, not really in the US market, but definitely pick them up. This one is a sakura infused one, a green tea infused one, and a Hydrabomb. So basically these 3 masks you can get for 3 for 2, or even if you want to kind of couple the micellar water and the makeup removing pads, you can additionally add in a mask. So it's a really good gift to give your friends, and it's also really affordable from the drugstores and accessible as well. Okay, so on the topic of sheet mask, I would really recommend Cosrx. They recently streamed into Watsons, and the Cosrx masks have come to Singapore, the moisture one and the acne fighting one. So definitely if you get these 2 together, coupled by the really famous peeling pads from Cosrx, this is also available in Watsons. So these 3 as a bundle is also a super good gift. I basically struggle with acne for most of my life, and since I've discovered Cosrx, it definitely gave my skin a good detox, a very gentle cleanse, while being really effective in targeting all my problematic areas. So I'm recommending a lot of skincare products because I believe them to be really effective, and also something that is not too offensive when you give your friends. They're really super cute designs, seriously, especially these sheet masks more so. It comes in a 3-step process where you have a cleanser, you have a peeling pad, like that cotton kind of, a regular cotton pad with a little bit more of a texture so that it exfoliates the dead skin, and underneath here it has a sheet mask infused with all that good kind of serum goodness. And I particularly love the moisture kit because it is just super, doesn't break out any sort of sensitive skin, and it's great for most skin types. So yeah, it comes in a 3-part, so it's really quite an experience. You get to cleanse, you get to do an exfoliating pad, and after that end off with a good sheet mask, which is something that I feel like I would love to receive Christmas. So yeah, I would definitely recommend the acne fighting one, the moisture one, and if you want to meet that 3 for 2 or any kind of offer, or if you just want to pick up one for yourself, definitely get the 1-step pimple pads. You guys probably know this, and I don't really want to talk about it too much, but inside there is about like, I don't know, 60 to 80 kind of peeling pads, and they are super thin, infused with the AHA kind of serums, and able to use it 2 to 3 times a week, just for exfoliating purposes. And these are so incredible, seriously so good. And if you guys want to know more about this or know more about Cosrx the brand, I'll have a brand review coming up really quickly, but I just want to keep my gift guide really short and sweet today, so definitely pick this up. Okay, last but not least is CMP Laboratory, and it's something that I've really been wanting to share with you guys because I fell in love with the brand a couple of months ago, starting off with their sheet mask this Propolis one is definitely first rank, and then this one is the Brightening one. Propolis is known to be kind of like a humectant that helps you deal with a lot of clogging issues. So Propolis Energy Extract, this sheet mask from CNP, is so good. It has won a lot of awards, and their serums also. But you know, if for your friends, if you're giving them for Christmas, having a trial pack like this is really good to explore a brand. I picked up these two because it suits my skin type, and I've repurchased this twice already. So their sheet mask is one that I'll recommend. Also, these two kind of sets or really nice packaged ones are super good gifts because they're already packaged. For one, you just need to put a wrapping paper or find a really pretty kind of a paper bag. But this is the CNP Perfection Energy Kit. It comes with a Propolis Ampule Mist as well as their new CNP Invisible Peeling Booster, which is, I guess you wouldn't call it really new. It's just something that they've been marketing a lot, and it's kind of a PHA kind of a formula that works on exfoliating as well, but more in a peeling format, not so much in acids. So yeah, this is super good for people with acne as well, or people who generally just want to get rid of that layer of dried skin that we all constantly have. So this set will do your friend wonders. Trust me, this is something that I even want for myself. So yeah, this is something that is super beautiful, and it comes so well packaged. This is one of the sets that I will highly recommend. But these two together with the peeling booster, it kind of takes away the dry skin, and to end it off you can always spray the mist, and it gives you a really rejuvenating finish. So this is a set that I'll highly recommend for Christmas buying. So second last would be the Hydrogel Eye Lifting Patch. So this is one. It's kind of like a eye mask, something that your friends can play around with, and also for, like, you know, end of the year, with all that stress and all that working, you definitely want to wind down, and I think a lot of people will benefit from this. A lot of working moms, a lot of working adults. So this is one to look out from CNP Labs as well. And newly brought over to Singapore, look at these masks. Seriously, they're so cute, and if you can see the nozzles at the bottom, it basically replicates that kind of, you know, the IV drip from hospitals. So it's super cute, and basically you can turn the nozzle out and squeeze out the essence or the product inside and rub it all over your face. You unzip the top and basically take out the sheet mask and you place it on top of your face. So it's a really cool and innovative design. These three formulations of CNP's new mask recommend, like, you know, in Korea they have a lot of intensive treatments, and these three are kind of those high-ranking treatments in Korea that people go to spas for. But for CNP, they actually replicated it into a sheet mask format, which, you know, daily consumers can use. So if you guys are interested in picking this up, especially in Guardian, there's a 3 for 2, and you should really pick this up. I think this is one of the sheet masks that I really like, and the Cosrx one's so good. So these are only available at Jurong Point Guardian, I believe, but all the information will be below as well. So yes, I hope I didn't ramble on too quickly about it, but I really wanted to keep this short and sweet. And yeah, basically my camera is also running out of battery, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed all the products that I have to recommend. If you guys want to know where to get this, do check out the description box as I mentioned, and if you want to know how I achieve this makeup look, check out my Instagram here, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye!